What's up, everybody? SUPERFOX5 Gaming here, and I'm going to bring you the gaming news today. First thing on the list, Noire is coming to some VR platforms and the Nintendo Switch. That's kind of strange because I don't know how many Rockstar games you find on Nintendo Switch. This is kind of surprising to me because Noire is a pretty good game. I don't know if anyone has played it, but if you haven't, you should go play it. If you like mystery and detective solving games, you should probably go play it. Nintendo Switch having a Rockstar game, Noire. Because I haven't heard about Noire in years, because it's been a while since Noire came out. It was in 2011 it came out, and I'm kind of surprised they're still working on Noire and they're putting VR support in it. I don't know how that's going to look. I guess it's going to be like a first-person view, I assume, kind of thing. Or I'm not even really too sure about that. This is just my guess about that. Second up is City Skylines is going to be here for the PlayStation 2. Now, if you don't know what City Skylines is, it's basically the better version of the new SimCity game, which was garbage because you had to have a constant internet connection for the SimCity game, which this does not. It was originally on PC, but now they decided to put it on PlayStation 4, which is actually opening up a lot of options for gamers. City Skylines, you might think it's just a clone of SimCity, but if you go play it, it's way more than that. Paradox Interactive and Colossal Order announced that they are going to put it on PS4 this summer, which is going to be awesome. Considering this summer now it's probably going to be really soon. And considering it was released originally 2 years ago on PC on the Steam powered store thing. And yeah, that's going to be pretty awesome. I don't know if there's going to be any changes to City Skylines on PS4 or not. Hopefully it's going to be the same thing. I don't know how difficult it is to do a city building game on console. It's probably easier with a mouse and keyboard, but we're going to see how that goes. So that's kind of exciting. City Skylines on PS4. Pretty exciting. Last thing today, the Sega Forever. If you don't know what that is either, it's basically a Netflix of retro gaming from Sega. They have consoles from the Dreamcast, the Sega Saturn, Game Gear, Sega Genesis, Master System, and the some computer thing, the SG-1000, I think it's called. I could be wrong though. You could correct me about that. Anyone in the comments, correct me about what that other system is. That's the Master System, but it's not. So that's kind of big news. If you're a fan of Sega, this is something you're gonna be excited for, especially if you have a mobile phone. This is something you could play anywhere, which is kind of awesome. Sonic the Hedgehog, Comic Zone, Altered Beast, Kid Chameleon, and Phantasy Star 2. Or I guess probably any of the Phantasy Star games, because I don't know if you like Final Fantasy or not, but Phantasy Star is kind of similar to that, but it's Sega's take on Final Fantasy pretty much. And so yeah, well, obviously it's gonna be emulation, but it's obviously officially made by Microsoft. So this is an official thing that they did, not some third party thing that those plug and play games that are made by third parties like those. I can't remember the name of them. I think they're called JT Games. I think they're called. I can't remember. But anyways, this is an official Sega thing that they're doing. It's gonna be kind of sweet because Sega Dreamcast and Saturn games are harder for me to find, so that's going to be pretty sweet. Play some Saturn and Dreamcast games on your phone. I hope you can. Because that's going to be pretty sweet. I can play some Shenmue, which I don't think I ever got to play at all. Shenmue, I don't know if you know what Shenmue is, but that's pretty sweet. So because Sega's doing this, I really hope that Nintendo does it soon with their Virtual Console on the Switch, which I don't think I've heard any news about yet. So, yeah. Basically, Sega is going to be calling this the Netflix of retro gaming, which seems to be a pretty accurate thing that they're calling this. So I hope you enjoyed that, and that is all of the game news for today, and I'll see everyone with more news next week.